2010. This little down under band, we were touring America then. North and south, up and down the east coast. Hard, fun, tough, and there are things you remember most. In a New Jersey town, a friendly voice called out like a familiar sound. Took us on into their home, the mighty ever-loving Bumpskey radio and TV show. Mighty ever-loving Bumpskey radio. For all your love and kindness, helping people shine. For all bands like us, you've given of your time. We all thank you and wish you so well. Bumpskey, happy 25. Bumpskey, happy 25. Bumpskey, happy 25. Happy 25, Bumpskey.
Marty. The On Fires. That's Marty from the On Fires. Talk about Bumpskey's 25th year. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the acknowledgement. Nobody even acknowledges our 25 years of broadcasting, so thank you for at least acknowledging that we've been out there for 25 years, supporting indie music. Trying to get attention for bands. Doing the best we can. Trailblazing broadcasting on the internet. And so on and so on. That's the Bumpskey Show. And it's also my therapy session. So, welcome to that. Welcome to my free therapy. Where life is just a ball of cherries. Life is just a bowl of cherries, Jerry. That's right. Alright, here we go. I think we're going to start the show off tonight with some Michelle V. Because Michelle V freaking rocks. So there you go. No other reason other than Michelle V rocks. And this is live from the Acme Underground. One of the many shows that we've seen and one of the many that we've recorded. Over 25 plus years. Your love is slipping away.
Doing me, man.
Michelle V live at the Acme Underground, and Teddy Richards live from the living room.
And you can also see Teddy if you happen to see some band called the Aretha Franklin Band playing around.
Who?
Yeah, you might mention that name, it might ring a bell or whatever, but Teddy does that on the side, plus his own band, plus he'll come to your house and do windows, if you'd like.
Or I could do breakdancing and...
He's multi-talented, he'll come and wash your car and whatever you need, man. And just pretend you have an internet show and he'll play in your living room.
I don't...
Set?
Yep,
My
good to go.
dog has fleas. Yeah, tune it to my voice. My dog has fleas.
Perfect.
Thank you. All right, here we go. Teddy.
This
Teddy's
is it's called Been There All the Time.
special song just for Bumpskey.com.
I'm doing this off the cuff, so please bear with me. We're flying by the seat of our pants on this one. Young and free, with the morning you rise, choosing your destiny. Lonely, that's where it started. Did you dream? Did you wake up and find you had wasted your time? The journey was back where it started, taking all this time to find the answer. Open up your mind, look and see, open up your eyes, spend it all the time. Every time you feel you're alone, it's a feeling I've known. Restless searching, you can always come home, knowing that that's where your heart is. Taking all this time to find the answer. Open up your mind, look and see, open up your eyes, spend all the time, spend it all the time, spend it all the time. Another journey is deep in your heart. It's a bittersweet divide. Another journey calls to us all. So follow the road inside and enjoy the ride. Taking all this time to find the answer. Open up your mind, look and see, open up your eyes, spend it all the time, spend right here, taking all this time to find the answer. Open up your mind, look and see, open up your eyes, spend it all the time, spend it all the time, yeah, spend it all the time.
Teddy Richards live from the living room. And let's head to Piermont, New York.
Excellent.
Thank you.
We got somebody instant messaging me from California.
They're like, Ted, don't quit your day job.
No.
Well, this next song, we're sort of revisiting the realm of our first record, Silver City, right now. We did same old 45. We're going to do I'm Going to Live the Life I Sing About in My Song. We've kind of, not regurgitated it. What's the word I'm looking for? Not resuscitated, isn't it? Reinvented. Reprocessed? Am I a hot dog? Revisited. Aha, there we go. We revisited after a good long time. We're going on 9 years? 9 years?
9 years.
9 years of doing this. And we'll talk more about that in a little while, but we're glad to have it back. It's like a long-lost uncle that you've welcomed back from Alaska, and you're happy to see him. He's brought you presents, too. Exciting. So it's called I'm Going to Live the Life I Sing About in My Song.
Sarah Borges and the Broken Singles. You can go to sarahborges.com. I don't think she's with the Broken Singles anymore. I don't think she does anything with the Broken Singles. Maybe Binky, who knows? There might be some Binky in her life. But Sarah's moved on to other projects. And you can find her at sarahborges.com. And on Instagram and Facebook and social media. Before that, Teddy Richards. If you've seen The Chosen, you've seen Teddy and his wife are in Chosen. Teddy Richards, live from our living room, the Bumpskey living room. Not bad. And started it off with Michelle V. live from the Acme Underground in New York City. Michelle V. Phew. That was some stuff, huh? Sound good, some nice ear candy. Some nice ear candy, if you will. Should we go deep into the archives? Should we do some deep stuff? I'm not really prepared, but we could. Since we're in that kind of acoustical, kind of rocky kind of sound. What if we did My Habits Are Killing Me by our buddy, our pal, Mr. John Sheehan. I think that might be cool. If we could only make it happen. That's the only thing, if we could only make it happen. John Sheehan, My Habits Are Killing Me.
My habits are killing me, it's time to change the nasty things I do to myself. Things I've learned to hate, I've managed to habituate. My habits are killing me, it's time to change. I don't like it here stuck in a mud. See good people and friends get taken down. Don't like hospitals or their bills. Habits don't kill you, the food surely will. I eat organic produce every week. Once in a while, free-range meat. But I got a nasty penchant for whiskey and beer. My poor liver is living in fear. My habits are killing me, it's time to change the nasty things I do to myself. Amount of caffeine I drink, bad for my spleen I think. Habits are killing me, it's time to change. I eat organic produce every week. Once in a while, free-range meat. But I got a nasty penchant for those imported beers. My poor liver is living in fear. My habits are killing me, it's time to change the nasty things I do to myself. My will's wearing thin, gotta stop giving in. My habits are killing me, it's time to change. My habits are killing me, it's time to change the nasty things I do to myself. Things I've learned to hate, I've managed to habituate. Habits are killing me, it's time to change. I love that cheese, but it clogs up my arteries. Habits are killing me, it's time to change.
John Sheehan, My Habits Are Killing Me. And this is Jim Hayes and the Buddha Brains. Blue Rain.
Walking away was the best thing that I ever did. saying goodbye. Saying goodbye was the best thing that I ever said. And blue rain, it flows like the music I play. Well, I hope someday you really heals your soul. And blue rain, it flows like the music I play. Well, I hope someday you really heals your soul.
You're not the same. You're just not the same. You're a sick society of blame. Now here we are. The whole world is at war, and the tears in your eyes turn to rage.
Blue rain, it flows like the music I play. Well, I hope someday it really heals my soul. And blue rain, flows like the music I play. Well, I hope someday it really heals my soul. Hope someday it really heals my soul. Walking away was the best thing that I ever did.
Alright, so that was Jim Hayes and the Buddha Brains, and this is Dave Haywood. He's walking us home.
I never thought that I could make you feel so bad. I just wanted to be the best thing you ever had. And now it seems as though I've caught you by surprise. Kick it down, let's make this count right down. It's getting late. Why don't you let me walk you home? It wasn't long ago that I saw you walk away. I didn't think that there was nothing left to say. And now before another minute passes by, I got that something and it waits for your reply. It's getting late. Let me walk you home. Butterscotch and chocolate taste so fine. Lick it off your lips and let it trickle down inside. Oh, baby, don't you know that's how it's got to be? You'll never get another brother half as bad as me. 'Cause it's getting late. Why don't you let me walk you home? It's getting late. Why don't you let me walk you home?
All right, Dave Haywood, let's walk you home. Before that, we heard, who did we hear before, Dave? Jerry, Your Mind is Like a Sieve. Jim Hayes and the Buddha Brains, we heard Blue Rain. And we started it off with John Sheehan with My Habits Are Killing Me. They sure are. I hear you, John. Alright, so far therapy session, A-OK. This is the Bumpskey Show. We're trying to support artists. We have been for 25 and a half years. We are the longest running show on the internet. Check out. Do the math. Do the research. We play all different kinds of genres on the show. So if you don't like one song, hang out. You might like the next song. Who knows? Crazier things have happened. You've stumbled across crazier shows than this. I am trying to teach people how to behave. I haven't been that successful at that. I haven't really been successful at getting people to care about music again. See, when I was a kid, music was huge. Now it's just barely there. And I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if it's just that the music that's out there isn't that good or people just don't care. I know part of the problem is a lot of people only have an attention span of 30 seconds, so anything over 30 seconds, it's not happening. So that could be a part of the problem. Who knows? There's a lot of problems out there. There's a lot of problems going on. I think something's wrong. Something's terribly wrong.
The other day, searching for this and Googling for that, when I innocently ventured into a previously unknown area of intrigue and knowledge. There on a video was a man telling me that 9/11 was an inside job. I said, what? He said, that's right, and proceeded to state his case. Something's wrong. Something's terribly wrong. I watched in horror as the rug was pulled from under my feet. My stomach seemed to be telling me I should go watch TV. Something mindless, something safe, something funny. Something's wrong. Before I knew it, several hours had passed. I needed to know more. There was a deep, dark hole that just had to be filled. 'Cause something's wrong. Something's terribly wrong. Something's wrong. Something's terribly, terribly wrong.
Something's terribly wrong. Something's wrong. Something's terribly, terribly wrong. Seems so weird on the one hand. Mankind mired in dreamland.
Even if only some of it's true. We're up the creek without a paddle.
How can you head for the border when there's a new world order?
Seems more like a new world disorder, if you know what I mean. Another video was about international bankers and who really runs the country. Hint, it's not the president. It's not the Congress. It's surely not the people. Something's wrong. Here's one that proves the war is all about oil. And this one says teenage pregnancy
Neil Fox. Something's wrong. Something's terribly wrong. It's all going down the toilet, Neil. TheRealNeilFox.com. That's where you'll find Neil Fox. There it is. TheRealNeilFox.com. Go check him out. That's off of the Now It's Personal collection.
You're seeing I got
Under the Sun, Seeing I Got.
You're seeing I got Her spirit out of my hand spoke to me in times of need. Her efflorescent beauty got me thinking. And then I saw her standing in the sunset. The sky changed colors in her eyes. My seeing I got. My seeing I got. Time holds true. Not in a moment too soon. A scantily clad guardian angel glides into the ruminations echoing from here and abroad. Heard only by my seeing I got. My seeing I got. My seeing I got. It's only her I see on the shores of a ghostly moonlit sea. And then I saw her standing in the sunset. The sky changed colors in her eyes. All the times when you have passed me by, who would have thought that one day I would be your guide, your seeing I got. Your seeing I got. See. My seeing I got. 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 My seeing
Under the Sun, Seeing I Got. And this is, what I'm going to do here, Jerry. Let's do some bullfrogs. This one's called Pop. You ready to pop?
Makes you see through, sticking from the bottom, and I think it's in the levels of the subway line. Engine, engine, number 9, rolling down that subway line. It takes a lot to catch that ride. I'm gonna blow it out like Bonnie and Clyde. Engine, engine, number 9, rolling down that subway line. And if that train goes off the track, you better run, motherfucker, run, motherfucker, run, run.
Yo, I said, civilized gypsies coming through the foot, you never heard us gypsies. Keep it on the back, cause I'm back against gypsies. Makes you see 3, spring it from the bottom, and I'll take you to the top, I said the bar. I said bar. Civilized gypsies coming through the foot, you never heard us gypsies. Keep it on the back, cause I'm back against gypsies. Makes you see 3, spring it from the bottom, and I'll bring you to the top, I said the bar. I said bar. Triple-L gypsies said they gonna pop. Triple-L gypsies said they gonna pop. Triple-L gypsies said they gonna pop. Triple-L gypsies said they gonna pop.
Engine number 9, rolling down the subway line. Engine number 9, rolling down that subway line. It takes a lot to catch that ride. I'm gonna blow it out like Bonnie and Clyde. Engine number 9, rolling down that subway line. And if that train goes off the track, you better run, motherfucker, run, motherfucker, run, run.
I am not crazy. I am not insane. I am not a monster. Cavalier gypsies, come on through the foot, you never heard us gypsies. Creeping on the back, cause I'm bad against gypsies. Makes you see 3, spring it from the bottom, and I'll take you to the top, I said the bar. I said bar. Cavalier gypsies, come on through the foot, you never heard us gypsies. Creeping on the back, cause I'm bad against gypsies. Makes you see 3, spring it from the bottom, and I'll take you to the top, I said the bar. I said bar. Triple-O gypsies say they gonna pop. 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 Engine number 9, rolling down the subway line. Engine number 9, rolling down that subway line. It takes a lot to catch that ride. I'm going out like Bonnie and Clyde. Engine number 9, rolling down that subway line. And if that train goes off the track, you better run, motherfucker, run, motherfucker.
Huh. That is the Bullfrogs with Pop. I kind of made that video to make it a little visual, because we are a media show, audio, video. So if you're watching the video part, I made that little video up. The Bullfrogs. Before the Bullfrogs, we heard from Under the Sun. Under the Sun stopped by the house one time because they didn't believe that I did a 12-hour show, so they just stopped by, hung out, listened to some music with me, and left. They were never on the show or anything. They were traveling like from Canada to a gig in somewhere in the South. They were like, "We don't believe that you're on for 12 hours a day." I was like, "Well, stop by." It's all good with me. And we started that set off with Neil Fox, therealneilfox.com. We play all unsigned bands from around the world, all different genres of music, from all different times, starting in 1999 through 2026, covering 26 years of independent music. There's no other show like this anywhere. And it's also my therapy session.
Oh, excuse me. Hi, everybody. I'm Dr. Dina, the inspiration for the Nancy Botwin character in the TV show Weeds, and I'm here to wish the Bumpskey Show the very best on its 21st anniversary of supporting music, art, and the weed culture, blazing the way for future broadcasters. Not as many hits as a cat video on YouTube, but just as important. peace and love and rock and roll, and lots of dabs.
Dea Madrono, first time I probably played him. I Just Wanna Rock. Opening for Sting now.
He was from Innisfree, well he was good for me. He played the slide guitar blues like I never did see. He had those Irish eyes and it was no surprise when he took me to a place far up in the sky. Mama told him there was no way that he was gonna get anywhere. But then when we were riding along, he looked at me and smirking at me, he said, I just wanna rock and roll. I just wanna rock and roll. I just wanna rock. I just wanna rock. I just wanna rock and roll. He was a woman's man, he never treated me well. But when he played his guitar, well, I was under his spell. He would swing his hips and play those power chords. When he stood on stage, he made a lot of noise. Mama told him there was no way that he was gonna get anywhere. But then when we were riding along, he looked at me and smirking at me, he said, I just wanna rock and roll. I just wanna rock and roll. I just wanna rock. I just wanna rock. I just wanna rock and roll. I just wanna rock and roll. I just wanna rock and roll. I just wanna rock. I just wanna rock. I just wanna rock and roll. Yeah. I just wanna rock and roll. I just wanna rock and roll. I just wanna rock. I just wanna rock. I just wanna rock and roll.
Beating around the bushes, feeling kind of pointless and self-defeating. Happiness greets you so seldomly, you're afraid to meet him. So come meet him. Quit drying your tears with a band-aid. All your burning fears can't wait. I don't want to see you drown in your eyes again. Eyes again. And if you make me save you, I suppose I will. I would rather spare you and just take your bitter pill. 'Cause I don't wanna see you hurt no more. I don't wanna see you hurt no more. Putting aside all your bluster, conjure all the truth you can muster and look me in my eyes. Tell me how you feel. How you feel. So tell me this isn't feeling kind of pointless and self-defeating. Look me in my eyes. Tell me it's not real. It's not real. And would rather spare you and just take your bitter pill. 'Cause I don't wanna see you hurt no more. I don't wanna see you hurt no more. Hearing your voice made me smile. I hadn't heard it in quite a while, and I don't wanna make it that long again, my dear.
Reluctant
If you
Zero.
make me save you, I suppose I will. I would rather spare you and just take your bitter pill. 'Cause I don't wanna see you hurt no more. I don't wanna see you hurt no more. I don't wanna see you hurt no more. I don't wanna see you hurt no
There you go. Reluctant Zero. Hurt no more. That's right. And this is Veronica Lewis. Unless I Call.
You said you never changed, but you know that I know you did. Funny how I'd never hear from you unless I called. Funny how I'd never see you again at all. You said you got me. What are you talking about?
Lewis, Unless I Call. And this is Brian Coyne. Let's change the world. Let's change the world, everybody.
When I was a young boy, my father said to me, never take for granted your gift of liberty. Remember all the people who suffered for your rights. Ask the Lord for courage should you ever have to fight. But now our freedom's threatened, not from overseas. It comes from all around us and spreads like a disease. It's polarizing neighborhoods, churches, and the state. Focus on identity, and all you get is hate. Celebrate, stop the hate. You gotta work it out and live to congregate. Collaborate, you gotta change the world and make it better. Celebrate, stop the hate. You gotta work it out and live to congregate. Collaborate, you gotta change the world and make it better. Why, tell me why, when I open up my eyes, I see violence all around. And watching the news, yeah, I always get the blues. All this fighting gets me down. People in high places who cannot get their fill, they must divide the races, no matter who gets killed. It's all about more power, prestige and control. They'll offer you protection in exchange for your soul. Celebrate, stop the hate. You gotta work it out and live to congregate. Collaborate, you gotta change the world and make it better. Celebrate, stop the hate. You gotta work it out and live to congregate. Collaborate, you gotta change the world and make it better. You gotta change the world and make it better. You gotta change the world and make it better. You gotta change the world and make it better.
What makes us strong is not the diversity, it's actually the unity. What makes us strong is not the differences, it's actually the harmony. What makes us strong is, can we bring people from different backgrounds and combine them when actually those backgrounds are not as important? E pluribus unum. It means out of many, one.
Celebrate, stop the hate. You gotta work it out and live to congregate. Collaborate, you gotta change the world and make it better. Celebrate, stop the hate. You gotta work it out and live to congregate. Collaborate, you gotta change the world and make it better. Celebrate, stop the hate. You gotta work it out and live to congregate. Collaborate, you gotta change the world and make it better. Celebrate, stop the hate. You gotta work it out and live to congregate. Collaborate, you gotta change the world and make it better. You gotta change the world and make it better. You gotta change the world and make it better. You gotta change the world and make it better.
Brian Coyne, we gotta change the world and make it better. That's not too much to ask, Brian. I guess you were just having an off day when you wrote that, huh? Yeah, just ask everybody to change the world. It's a tall order. I'm there with you, Brian. I want to do it. So Brian wants to change the world. I want to change the world. Maybe you want to change the world. We can change the world. Everybody has their own opinions. You have a right to your opinion. I have a right to my opinion. And we can still live together. And sometimes you got to put up with stuff that you don't agree with. It's a matter of being, I don't know, a human being. and being considerate and possibly realizing there's somebody else in the world other than you. I know. That's a heavy concept. It's a heavy concept. Not a lot of people could deal with there's other people in the world other than me. A lot of people think that they're the only person. I gotta get what I can get. I'm gonna rip off who I can rip off. I'm gonna steal. I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna cheat. Because it's right. Because the outcome is I'm gonna get something out of it. So the end justifies the means, Bumpskey, right? The ends justifies the means. Or, maybe, as the Grateful Dead would say, it's all about the trip. It's all about what you do to get to the end. And maybe that's truly what life is about. It's about the trip. What did you do in your life from the beginning to the end? Did you do the right things? Or did you just do what was good for you? Hey, I hear you. It's not an easy life. I hear it. I know it. Trust me. I know it. I work a job. I come home, I do this. I try and do what I can. This is what I came up with. This is, 25 and a half years ago. This is what I came up with. I was like, hey, we could broadcast around the world from our condominium. And got laughed at. Like anybody who has an idea and comes up with a concept. We got laughed at. People laughed at us. People thought I was crazy. There was only dial-up. There was only dial-up internet. And I'm telling people, listen, you're going to watch movies and you're going to get music and you're going to be able to talk to each other and see each other through the internet. And people literally thought that I was crazy. I heard them talking about me. What's wrong with Jerry? Nobody's going to get movies from the internet. That's not going to happen. Nobody's going to be streaming movies. You know what it's like with dial-up? You're not going to watch a movie on that. But I had foresight. I knew that something was going to happen. And it did. Now every dickhead on the planet's got a show. Every idiot's got a TikTok, a Dick Doc, and a Schmick. And the world is a whole lot worse. Nobody has an attention span. Nobody wants to create anything. Just let AI create it for me. I don't need to do that. AI will do that for me. Then what are you going to do? What are you doing? Are you just going to sit there like a blob? You're just a blob now. You don't do anything. You don't have friends. You don't go anywhere. You don't do anything. You're a freaking blob. Blobs of the world unite. Alright, don't forget, be good to each other, take care of each other, love each other, respect each other. Obviously, you can't do everything at once. Start with respect. Go around respecting people, and then respect will turn into caring. Oh, look, there's a poor person over there. Look at that. I care about them. And then if somebody asks you for help, hey, man, you got $1? I need to get something. Here's $1. So now you respect them, you care about them, you took care of them, you gave them $1. I don't know what he could buy with $1, but you gave him $1. And you might even learn to love him. Oh, look, I won't stab the guy because he pushed me. I love that guy. I don't need to stab him because he pushed me. I love him. He's another human being. I'll just walk away. How's that for a concept? I'll just leave. I'm good at that, man. If I'm somewhere where I know I'm not wanted, I just leave. I don't stab anybody. Hey, Jerry, we don't want you here. Okay. See ya. Sending peace around the world. Peace and love and music and art. To all you people who don't care and don't listen. But who knows? 100 years from now, some people might find this and go, look at what this guy was trying to do for the planet. And nobody cared. Nobody cared. But always remember and never forget.
Chicken parm time.
It truly is chicken parm time at the Bumpskey Show.
Get busy living or get busy dying. That's goddamn right.
If you could stand for our national anthem, that would be fantastic. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave? God bless the USA.